Can't hear you. Hello. Okay, now let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so today we're going to talk about breathing, the proper breathing between the phrases when we're playing. Okay, so this particular piece that we're playing in Minuteman March, what's unique about this piece versus the 4/4 versus the 3/4? Okay, Carter, what's the difference between the 4/4 and the 3/4 reading?
4/4 has 4 beats, and 3/4 has 3 beats.
Okay, so that's technically correct, but what I want to display to the class or try to answer is that what's the style?
The style?
Yes.
A 4 is more kind of like walking, like a march.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, a march. A march is 4/4 is dun, dun, 3, 1. And the versus a 3/4 is the waltz, dun, 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 1, 2, dun, dun, dun. So that's a big difference. So the reason why I had you to breathe is because when you're doing a march has high energy and you have to keep the pulse. Okay, so let's get started. We only have 8 minutes. So what we'll do, let's take the V, the first 2 fingers, and let's put the corners like this, and we're gonna blow out. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll do like the first 5 notes of the E flat scale. And so I just want you to give each note 2 counts. Let it be. And so after the 5th note, I want you to rest for 2 counts, and then, is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so what we'll do it, I'm gonna demonstrate it for you. Breathe. Like that. Here we go. 1, 2, play. Breathe. Breathe. All right, good. So let's take out our mouthpiece. We're going to buzz the same thing. So it'll be like this. I'll start. Now you try it. 1, 2, buzz now. So now, see, now breathing, the lesson is we're going to have to know how to breathe properly. See, when we had got to that 5th note, the pulse, the energy went down. You want to keep the same energy, constant flow. Like, you have to breathe. And when you breathe, you have to make sure when you're breathing, you don't lose the flow of the sequence. And making sure you're blowing your air straight ahead. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, buzz. Good. Now you get the idea. Okay, now so let's do the V's again. And so what we'll do, we're gonna do the first 4 measures, do the rhythm of the piece, the trumpet, horns, and the trombone parts. So we'll do. But before we go there, hey, Liam, how many breath marks are in this whole piece? This 8 measures. How many breath marks are there?
Only 2.
Okay, we asked you this question. How many places do you breathe?
One,
Where
two,
you take a breath from?
3. That's fine. I'd say about 4, counting the rest at the end of the 4th measure, and then the breath mark at the end of the 6th, and then there's that rest on 2 on the last measure that you could breathe if you needed to.
Correct. Good observation. Okay, so now we're gonna, let's breathe it. And so, let's do the proper breath marks. Let's breathe in the proper breath places. And then we'll see the results. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Good job. Okay, now let's put our mouthpieces back on the instruments. Okay, so I just want to touch on the first notes, starting with the trumpet, French horn, and the trombones. Okay, so the trombone, your first note would be the E flat, which is the 3rd position. The trumpet, your first note would be the F, which is the 1st position. And the French horn is yours is the 1st position as well on the B flat. Okay, let me just hear the first note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's hear the trumpets. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the trumpets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All right. French horns. 2, 3, play. Good job. Trombones. First note. 1, 2, 3, play. So make sure you blow in constant air, so because I hear it's got a constant flow of air. So remember when when we did the buzzing, we used that same concept to make the air flow. Let's do a try one more time. Trombone's your first note, E flat, 3, play. Okay, let's hear it real quick, Mikey. 1, 2, 3, play. See right there. Okay, let's hear you, Carter. Okay, so let's do the first measure, everyone. Here we go. 2, 3, play. Okay, that's good. Now let's try it slower.
1 minute.
Okay, well, let's go through the whole piece. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, play. Some rough spots in there, but we didn't have enough time to go through the sequence. But the main focus was to have you to breathe properly in the correct spots.